Real Agri Studies recently asked farmers their opinions on the pending merger of Viterra and Bunge, which shows some interesting results. Host of Real Ag Radio, Shaun Haney, with the latest now. Shaun, thank you for being here. So, we've been talking about this. Do farmers believe that the merger should proceed?
Very interesting results indeed. So Real Agri Studies, which is the market research arm of RealAgriculture, we surveyed 593 farmers across Western Canada about this topic. And 79% of farmers are concerned about the merger between the two grain companies. We asked farmers that were concerned about the potential merger what concerned them the most. And interestingly enough, farmers felt more strongly about the result would be poor basis and fewer options to market grain in comparison to some of the other options like poor service, unfair grading, and it being overall less convenient. So overall, farmers showing a lot of concern on this one.
Shaun, as you guys look at the demographics, did any data points stick out that are worth noting at all?
Yeah, for sure. One of the things we noticed is that, and it's very clear from some of the charts that we produced, that as the farm gets larger by revenue, their resistance to the merger actually declines. All of the revenue categories still voted no to the merger proceeding, but very clearly there's a pretty straight linear line there when it comes to the size of the farm. When we look at this same question of whether the deal should be allowed to proceed by age categories, all but one were between 67 to 76% saying the merger should not be allowed. The one outlier was actually farmers between the ages of 45 and 54, where it was actually like a 50-50 split between yes or no. And when we look at the prairie provinces, of course, the Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba are the most impacted. This is where these two companies operate. The farmers in Saskatchewan were more concerned than both Manitoba and Alberta. Rating it out of 5, Saskatchewan says 4.10, and Alberta was actually at 3.91. So that was the difference between the three provinces on the matter.
So, wow, this is, are you just baffled by this? Depending on age, depending on region?
Well, I guess there's something at play here, which is the fact that I think farmers are concerned about consolidation no matter what the transaction would be. It's not just specific to Viterra and Bunge trying to do this merger. 90% of farmers told us that they were concerned about consolidation in the ag sector. And when we asked them as well, different categories of the industry that you're more concerned or less concerned when it comes to consolidation, the grain industry was actually ranked third, only behind equipment dealerships and fertilizer company consolidation. So overall, I think, at 90% saying they are concerned about consolidation, this is an overarching concern for farmers in general.
Wow. Good stuff, Shaun. Thank you so much for breaking this down for us. Host of Real Ag Radio, Shaun Haney. You want to catch his show? It airs 4:30 p.m. Eastern weekdays, Rural Radio Channel 147 on Sirius XM. And love having them join us here on the Market Day Report.